Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, whatever it is where you're at, what time it is. Welcome back to the channel. We got another little video for you guys today. I'm actually going to be, well, you guys met in the last video, the new shop truck, the tugboat. I haven't really technically named it yet, but it's time for her maiden voyage. She's about to make about, I don't know, it's going to be about a 4-hour round trip. I've got to run up to Indy to a car auction this morning, along with another one over in, I think it's Clayton, Indiana, to pick up a lawnmower. So I'm gonna be picking up a car and a lawnmower today. We've got the trailer hooked up. We're about ready to head out, get fuel, see how she does. All the brakes are working perfectly. Everything's lined out, no fuel leaks. What else? Pretty much good to go. Tire pressures are good, tires checked. All the wiring's good. The only other thing I found I need for the truck that I have not installed yet is a thermostat. For whatever reason, I think that since it has sat, same as everything else, the thermostat's sticking. But that's no big deal. It does get up to temperature. It just seems like it takes a lot longer than it should, and then it fluctuates an awful lot. So I'm gonna assume the thermostat is bad. All right, so that being said, we're gonna go ahead and hop in it and get going. I gotta stop the next town up and get fuel. I do have to stop by the BMV today and actually register the truck. I've been driving around on it around here locally, just with the signed title. So I think you normally have like 30 days, don't quote me, to get your everything registered and all that. So yeah, well, we're gonna load the old truck, or well, it's loaded up. We're gonna head up. So let's go. Got her on the highway. She rolls out, the pull's good. This thing's got 354 gears in the rear end, I believe. 354, I think that's right. That's what the tag said. So it's like a interstate princess once she gets up and rolling. Supposedly this will give me the best fuel mileage, being the gears. Give me towing capabilities, but also highway speeds that are decent. I noticed that for some reason I didn't realize this 47RH had lockup in it, because before I got the brake pedal fixed and all the shit working right, the torque converter wasn't locking up as I was driving it. And I noticed yesterday I took it for a little test drive and the torque converter like locked up, about not killed the motor, but you can tell it hadn't locked up for a minute and really grabbed. But everything's working perfectly. That was just a little unexpected yesterday, which is good. I'm glad it's got the torque converter lockup. Sorry if you guys are shaking. But yeah, so we're about to the next town up. We're gonna stop and get fuel, and head to the BMV at the next town up, and then truck on up to Indy. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on how everything's going so far. Pretty good. Fingers crossed it stays that way. So let's get it. Also, side note, I did get the buttons a little messed up, but let's see. Cruise control works, so that'll be nice. Can't see. Yeah, cruise control works, so I ain't gonna hold my foot on the pedal the whole way up there and back. All right, we're fueled up, got something to drink. We're headed to Indy. Not that it's really hauling anything yet, but it pulls the bare trailer pretty good. I do like that I have the overdrive off switch on the dash. Sorry, I keep shaking the camera. Because, I don't know, basically for kick down on hills and stuff with these gears, I can still run 55 without putting overdrive in with torque converter locked up. So, the haul's pretty good. So, I'll keep you guys updated as we get going. Next stop will be the auction. The first auction, Odessa, I think is the name of it, up in Indy. So we'll see how she does. Okay, I lied. We had to stop by the BMV and register get the truck titled and all that good stuff. I was hoping to get a custom plate made for it, the like towboat, tugboat, something along those lines, and I ended up with, let me flip the camera. Nothing of the sort was available, so we now have Tug. Sorry. Well, we made it to Bloomington, about 20 minutes It's north of Bedford, where we just stopped, and it's doing pretty good. The old truck, you can tell it's a 94 all bone stock 12 valve because she does not like pulling some hills. I can see why. I definitely am going to need to upgrade to at least a single disc billet torque converter, and then servos and and up the line pressure in the transmission. And then other than that, I wouldn't mind bumping the fuel up just a little bit. The power isn't bad. It's just that 47RH is just, when it's I think that torque converter, I don't know, it's questionable. It's doing a good job, especially once it locks up, tows out pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna keep chugging along, and hopefully we make it down and back. All right, so we have arrived here at what's called Odessa. Pretty cool outfit. I haven't been up here for a minute. They actually have upgraded their lots and stuff. It's a big auction. Now you can download a little thing on your phone. It tells you exactly where the car is, so you don't have to go look around for it. So we're going to hop out of here and go try to track down this car. Looking for a 2019 Buick Encore Blue. All right. The old truck done a good job coming up here. So we're going to do a little walking and see if we can't figure out where this bad dad's at. Oh man, this place is huge. We'll walk around here for a minute and see. It says over here. So better stop. Yeah, I think that's right. Buick Encore. Sweet car. This thing's gangster. Alright, cool. Well, the dude at the gate said I gotta take it up to the front and check it out. And I can load her on the trailer. So let's get it. Here's the front gate. That dude was super helpful, so I appreciate that. Oh, here it comes. Alright, so I thought I filmed the whole process of me loading this car up, but I guess it didn't work. For some reason, I guess I didn't push record, but we're loaded up and headed out of here. And yeah, should be good to go. It's not as busy as I remember it being. The car market's definitely different. So yeah, we're gonna hit the gate and head out of here. I'm gonna stop somewhere, take a leak, and maybe grab some lunch. So we'll stop and check everything out when we get there. So here we go. All right, I made it about 10 miles down the road, and so far so good. This thing hauls pretty good. It handles I don't know what that car weighs, probably 4,000 or 5,000 pounds tops, but it ended up hauling it pretty good. Everything's still in place. Tires good, straps are good. Floor on the trailer not so good. Tommy, you need to get you a new, I borrowed this trailer by Tommy needs to give him a new floor, put it in the trailer so I can borrow it more, since my little 16 footer, I could have hauled this on the 16 footer, I guess, if I would have known it was going to be a smaller car. So we stopped here at Popeyes. We're gonna go in and get something to eat. I'm stuffed. I don't care what anybody says. I think Popeyes is better than Chick-fil-A all day. Got my, let's see, I got the #1 spicy chicken sandwich. My next twos was the seasoned fries. Pretty good stuff. So we're gonna head down to I forget what the name of the place is, a little auction. The guy I picked this up for also bought a lawnmower of some sort. So they're just gonna set it in the bed. I can probably set it on the damn trailer. I don't know. We'll see. So we're gonna head down to the auction, see what we got. So we got here at this auction. It's Freegee and Freegee, I believe. I'm not sure. They're pretty cool. They got a classic car. There's the other sign. Classic car auction coming up in September, I guess. It's here in Indiana, in Clayton, Indiana. So they said we can pull around back. The guy I'm getting this for said they'd just throw it in the bed. So we'll see. I may have to unhook the trailer. So drop the tailgate and then slide it in. I don't know how fancy they get. If they've got lifting straps and everything. So that being said, let's see. Make sure I'm in trouble for anything here. Let's see here. I think you need. I'm picking up like a lawnmower or something. I believe that's the one you need, or is it this one?
Yes, sir.
The guy I'm picking it up said you guys had a way to set it in the bed of the truck. Is that thing? I know this is what I'm going off of. Being told. It might
be a minute.
That's all right.
He's got a load of trailer right there.
That's quick. Fine.
But if you want to, you can just pull up right along the fence right here.
Okay.
And then I'll get him over here.
It says no parking though. You sure? You're gonna find me, all right? All right, I appreciate you, man. All right, this place is sweet. I need about 4 of those bad boys. They do equipment auctions. Looks like they got containers back there, farm equipment. Ooh, that fucking cab Kubota with the window tint. You guys have to check this place out. All right, we've left Fiji or whatever the hell it's called. Mower's in the back. Old boy, we just jackknifed the trailer, dropped the tailgate, and he set her in there smooth as butter. Pretty cool fellers up there. So yeah, go check him out. Anyways, yeah, we're headed back towards Orleans, back home. So far this thing's doing pretty good. I have learned driving it. As far as I read the speed limit per RPM and all that different, or not speed limit, but speedometer per the RPM and all that stuff, and how it runs out. This thing seems to run. If I don't plan on getting over like 50, 55, and I got a load on here, I go ahead and just kick overdrive off, and it'll go into third and lock the torque converter up, and I can pull out to like 55 pretty good. And then if I get where I don't need to, whatever hill I'm climbing or whatever it is, if I'm going slower, once I get up to speed, I can take the overdrive button out, and it'll shift into overdrive and then lock the torque converter up. This thing tugs. So, well, the AC ain't charging here, and the windows are up, so I can talk to you guys. And I'm starting to sweat, and I don't like it. So, I will keep y'all updated as we go. So far, I got like 6 miles on this country road till I get back headed south on one of the highways. I'm not real sure. Whatever the GPS says to do. So, that's what we're doing. I can't tell if the camera's shaking or not. I think it is. It's gonna suck. Hang on. Just gonna have to deal with it for a second. I've been driving for about 45 minutes now on South 37. I've got like I need to get some new tires to get them balanced. I think that's what's causing the shake, so just ignore the shake, please. But I've been driving for about 45 minutes, and it took me on a fucking weird back road. We're running about 70 right now, probably 1,800 RPMs. I definitely noticed the truck just needs some more power. Alright, I gotta take this down, it's driving me crazy. That's better. Alright, yeah, I can definitely tell the truck needs more power. The transmission's holding up good. It shifts fine, does everything proper. The right RPMs and everything else. It's hurting my ears. You guys are gonna have to listen to the wind a little bit, because my seals, I guess, ain't the best in the world. I don't know what's going on. But the only thing I did notice, it does need more power, even when you hit like 70 now in overdrive. I'm getting ready to pull a pretty good sized hill, or well, incline here north of Bloomington. And by the time I get to the top, I'll be running, I don't know, I'd say 60 or so. So we'll see how it does. It does pretty good. I think if I just add a little more power to it, it'll be perfect. I think if the trains will stay together, we'll be set. Alright, y'all. Tug has made it back home. She done pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it for a bone stock 94 12 valve. It hauls pretty good. Again, I was only hauling probably 5,000. I probably had 5,000 pounds on between the trailer or the mower and the car on the trailer. So yeah, anybody looking to do any hot shotting, I would not recommend a bone stock 12 valve. I do have some future plans to hop this thing up a little bit. I'm just going to slowly bring the horsepower up until the transmission shits the bed, basically, and decides it doesn't want to hold anymore. I'd say the first go around will be probably Governor Springs, 3-4K Governor Springs. Probably do intake, fuel plate, just the fuel screw, a few different things. There's a handful of things you can do on these for like under a couple $100 bucks. You can probably get around 100 horsepower, give or take. So yeah, overall, she's a solid truck. I don't know, couldn't ask for much better. As far as loaded down, it rides really well. I figured being a 1-ton regular cab, it would ride real rough, but it's surprisingly, I don't know, just the older suspension rides good. So yeah. What else? That's about it, really. So, yeah. The plate did come in. Got my custom plate. Since you guys seen, I did decide to name the truck Tug Tug. So, that's what we're gonna stick with. Tug Tug. Unfortunately, being that the BMV couldn't get me Tug Thug or Tugboat, any of that, so Tug Tug will have to do. Well, that being said, this is going to be about the end of this video. I appreciate you guys watching. I know it's nothing too exciting, but it's interesting for me to be able to test out the L12 valve. It's just amazing the difference, going on 20, well, it's a 94, so going on 30 years of truck, how it handles, compared to new ones anyways. I think these factory had a whole, 160 horsepower, so. Well, that's gonna wrap up this video. Appreciate you guys following along. It wasn't anything too exciting. Just wanted to give this whole thing a shakedown before I started adding mods to it. It done pretty good. I'm impressed with it. So overall, 94 12 valve with a 47 RH. I don't know, I'll give it a 5 out of 10 in the towing for sure. Fuel mileage, it done really well. I'd hate to say, this thing probably gets 18 towing, I'd imagine. 15 at the lowest. I haven't checked it yet. I need to fill the tank up and run the miles and fill it back up and see what it actually is getting. But overall, I'm very happy with it. So that's gonna end this video. Appreciate you all hanging out. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.